uh, you want to come back to India immediately, immediately within the next 6 months,
Within the
1
next
year.
6 months, 1 year.
तो
Max.
क्या सोच है उसके पीछे and why do you want to come back and again emotional versus economics.
Yeah, I think there are 2-3 reasons for this, or not 2-3 reasons, but how I see it from 2-3 sides. Also, my age. I'm 30 right now. Also, the phase of life that I'm entering into at this point of time, and the third side is the corporate ambitions. Let's say. Abhi at this point of time, I'm at a very comfortable position, let's say, or at least I have that confidence ki it's going well, and I could maybe generally increase my pay package by, let's say, 5 to 8% per annum increment within the same company, or you might switch jobs.
कितना होता है यहाँ पे जनरल इंक्रीमेंट?
Yeah, depends. I think you can take an average between 2 to 5 in general.
We can say 10, 8 to 10 in India.
Because here rate of interest is
बट यहाँ इन्फ्लेशन भी इंडिया के कंपैरिजन में कम है तो
Inflation कितना है?
इन्फ्लेशन डिपेंड करता है कोविड पोस्ट कोविड वाज रियली अ लॉट बट आई थिंक नाउ इट्स 1.5%.
It's smoothing out.
Yeah,
I think it's
really nice.
I mean,
Wow.
I think still the CPI is at least 2.5 to 3%.
yeah, 2.5%. Yeah.
But on an average basis, if you are able to get a good increment within the team, let's say 5% average, so that's one thing. And if you switch jobs, maybe 10 to 15% increment you might get. But what I am observing at this point of time, at least in the roles which I am targeting, is that you might go up to a pay package of 100K or 105K or maybe 110K. But if you are actually targeting leadership positions in proper Dutch companies or maybe multinationals as well, or if you have a corporate ambition, let's say within the next 10-15 years to go to a C-suite position, language is very mandatory. And that's not the casual conversations that
like proper Dutch
Mr.
language.
Sean does here. But those are like real fluent Dutch conversations, which we might even have in this podcast, but in Dutch language. So that's the level of fluency I am saying. And it's business Dutch language. So that's one of the barriers which I actually see that either you invest in yourself and come to that level of proficiency. And also, I think the other important aspect is the phase of life that I'm entering into. So I will be getting married next year, and I'm 30 at this point of time. And I think once you have a family,
Congratulations.
Thanks. And you might go up, and if you're planning a family, then you also have to decide, okay, which country might be your base. Will it be Netherlands? Will it be India? Right now, I'm single, so I am able to visit my family back X number of times in a year. But once you have a family, a partner, traveling back and forth is not that easy. And then also the expenses come into the
Obviously.
place. Right now it's multiplied by 1. In next 2-3 years, it might get multiplied into 3 or 4. So your pay package eventually should
Has
also
to increase 3 or 4
increase.
times.
So all those things which I have considered, and obviously there was never a long-term plan of settling into the Netherlands. I came here when I was 23, so the journey so far has been so much rewarding and quite exciting. So I actually didn't have any alternative to compare it with. So
Makes sense.
usually people do the other route, that they have some journey in India and then they come here. So they have a journey to evaluate, and I'm doing the opposite of it. And I haven't done the corporate thing back in India, so I actually don't have anything to compare it with. But I think long thing short, it's more of the corporate ambitions, because here also in Netherlands, if you want to increase your annual package, which will have a direct influence on your savings, net income, you have to invest in yourself, be it the Dutch language, be it the upskilling that you have to do. Because here you get your pay packages based on your salaries, based on your age as well. So unless and until you really have something to offer to the table, which is very much scarce in the market, the average person will get a salary which is hooked to the age which is there in the market. So you really cannot ask 20-25% higher than what the benchmark is. So then my decision was that if I have to do that upskilling or really invest in myself, considering the phase of life which I'm entering into, why not do it in India, where you are close to the family. But eventually you have to move back to India maybe within the next 5 years or so. And right now, since I am single and if I have to take certain risks, it's for me. So that's how I came to the decision.
But then your the earlier conversation that we were having कि 100 रुपए का सीधा 40 रुपए मिलेगा.
हाँ.
So how's your response to that? I mean, are you ready for that? Are you mentally prepared for that? Or
I think I am mentally prepared for that. Right now, how I am now seeing it. So here in Netherlands, and I think we were also having a conversation in the past that here we talk more on the top line. Let's say abhi 75k mil raha hai, then 80k, then 100k, 105k. We don't talk much about the net savings. But right now, I am seeing the pay packages in India is doing a reverse calculation that, okay, how close I can get to the savings right now I'm doing in the Netherlands. And then what's the pay package which will help me
reach that savings.
Yeah.
कि मतलब अगर basically what you're trying to say is if you're saving 30% of your income
Exactly.
in Netherlands right now, which is translating to let's say X amount,
Yeah.
How much do you need to earn in Indian rupees
Exactly.
in order to save the same X amount?
Exactly.
X amount, not the percentage.
The X amount.
X amount. Maybe the lifestyle and all, it's a separate.
That's going to be a tough calculation.
That's going to be a tough calculation, but eventually the numbers or the maths won't come up to the same number.
It will.
But if it's in the close range, I think making that transition.
मतलब अगर वो exact calculations कर सकते हैं हम, but 100 का अगर आप अभी 30 कर रहे हो ना, वो 100 का 40 अर्निंग करने वाले हो, तो मतलब you'll have to save almost 60-70% of your income. So that's going to be
वो वहाँ पे
tough.
doable भी है ना, because he has a home back there.
So a lot of expenses will go
lot
up.
of the 70% of expense which he makes here would
Correct.
actually be zero or next to.
The situation
मतलब सिर्फ lifestyle expenses रह जाएंगे, fixed expenses in terms of
बहुत
house and
drastically
rent and
change
all those
But,
things.
but this, while you were talking, this is a very important point which I wanted to ask. आप भी यहाँ पे पढ़े, आप भी यहाँ पे पढ़े, ये भी पढ़े, और भी लोग ऐसे बहुत होंगे पढ़े. तो